Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Magnus, and today I just wanted to highlight some things that I noticed while upgrading to R81.20. Yes, I have started to my real production upgrade to R81.20. So far, so good. And when it comes to CPUs, so this is the Agent Build 2297, and it's possible that this has been before, but this is the first time I noticed it. When you do verification now, when you want to do like an upgrade to a new major version and don't use the blink image, it will actually say like this server needs to also upgrade Jumbo hotfixes after to align with the latest take or to align with the old Jumbo hotfix installed on the box. And this is actually a great feature because not everyone is checking like all the SKs like, yeah, is this version aligning to this one? You just expect like the latest version, of course, comes with the latest fixes, but that's not the case if you don't run the latest Jumbo hotfixes. And even if you run the latest Jumbo hotfixes, it's not sure that it's included. There is a specific SKs for that as well. And this is of course coming up twice. And then I seen a fair amount of people like asking me to show a video how to transfer log files or whatever. And I just wanted to highlight when you do upgrades to new versions on management stations. So this is an MDS. It will say here that by default, it will save the number of log files for the latest 180 days. And the reason why I personally haven't cared about this is because I don't keep my log files on my management stations or log servers. I actually, after 14 days, because 14 days is the index file that I use in our production environment, then we run a script to gzip the log files down to gzip files. And this takes about 10% of the space. So if a log file is 10 gig, it will be zipped down to 1 gig. So this saves a lot of space. And after this gzip is done, I will transfer it to a normal Linux box where I store all the log files for a year. And the reason for this is it's hard on the management server to keep indexes for so long, and log files can become really big. And if you're running multi-domains with MLMs and so on, you can need a vast amount of storage to save logs in large environments. But I just wanted to highlight that this is actually stated within the pre-export verification report as well. And after the upgrade, I was like, what is this for warning message? Like grub default password hasn't been changed. What is this for stuff? So R81.20 introduced something called the grub password. And you will be prompted with this, both in the Gaia portal, and also if you log into CLI. So it will be quite noticeable that you need to change it. I asked Checkpoint on Checkmate's community, like, what is the default password? They wouldn't give it to me. So if you don't change it and you have problems, you need to contact support and they will sort it out for you. But it's fairly easy to change it. You just set the password either in the GUI or in the CLI. So, as it's also stated within the community, so there are now, I will say three. Actually, there are more types of passwords, but there are three main passwords. You have the user password, and this is to come into Clish. This is the user mode within CLI. And then you have the expert password, and this is to come into Bash. This is the Linux part of the OS within CLI. And then you have the grub password, and this is the maintenance mode. So if you boot up like an appliance or something within maintenance mode because you need to revert to a specific snapshot or whatever, you need the grub password. So this is something that is mandatory and required to set within R81.20. And the reason why I said it, there is more passwords, so you still have like the SNMP community, ILO passwords, and so on. So there are some more. But this is the three main things. So the latest version of CPUs that was released in July 30, that is gradually deployment right now. It also include a more direct way to use the new GUI. I think I made a video about it before, like the new GUI for CPUs. So if you go to CPUs and check, you will get prompted this one, and you'll be able to use the new fancy way to use CPUs. And this is how it looks. I made a video about it. Currently, I'm not a big fan of it, even that I did do a usability test on this one actually. I think there are missing some things, but I think it will improve, and let's see how you guys like it. I like the older one better as of now. We will see. But I just wanted to highlight that it will show to a lot more users from now on, so Checkpoint can get feedback. And there's also like a smaller button here that you can revert to the legacy layout, so you're not forced to use it. And this latest post that I found by Danny, I think he posted it a few days ago. It's a print screen. And it's regarding a VPN limitation with encryption domains. And I have been working with Checkpoint for, is it 10 years now or 12? 10 years plus. When it comes to tunnel management, you can set it to like 1 VPN tunnel per host and 1 VPN per subnet, or 1 VPN per gateway. And the default is to use per subnet. But I wasn't aware that it only references network objects. And maybe this hasn't been a problem for me. I don't know. And the reason why I say I don't know is because due to, let's say, how VPNs has been in the past, and for some reason still is, I used the userdef file within the management station to be able to specify my VPN tunnels exactly how I want it. Checkpoint also claims that it will come a lot new features for VPNs within R82, but I haven't seen it, so I cannot comment on it. But I just wanted to highlight this because I was quite surprised, actually. So great catch by Danny, because I checked with a few people that have worked with Checkpoint for a long period of time, and they wasn't aware that this was a limitation as well. So I think that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Take care.